Greetings, friends. It's Pat back with another fun episode of Let's Talk Travel. And this evening, I want to talk to you. I'm just recently back from the big travel agent forum out in Las Vegas. So I thought this was a perfect time to talk a bit about Las Vegas, give you my insights from my stay at the Paris Hotel there, and just share a little bit about what's up in Las Vegas and, why it's not just for gamblers anymore. Um, anyway, let's just jump right in. I just thought that many of you might have misconceptions about Las Vegas. Think it's just for people who want to go hang out in casinos, and really nothing could be further from the truth these days. First, let's talk about my stay at the Paris Hotel there on the Las Vegas Strip. Paris is one of the Caesar properties, and I started off, I utilized one of the self-check-in kiosks there. It was very quick, very easy, very intuitive. Took me all of about 2 minutes. I scanned my driver's license and I was just in to the system and had my room keys in literally, I'm sure it wasn't more than 2 minutes. Now, my room was up on the 29th floor. Of course, all the way at the end of a very long hallway. That's just the way my life tends to be. I'm always at the end of the hallway, last gate in the airport concourse, wherever. That's just whatever, that's what always happens. I'm always at the far end of everything. But anyway, my room was very, very comfortable, very, very clean, comfy king-size bed that really allowed me to rest very, very well while at the conference. And just had an array of pillows to suit just anybody. Sorry, folks, there's just something tickling my forehead there. But had an array of pillows of varying firmness, so I kind of like a soft one myself. Some people like a very firm pillow. There was something for everyone on that bed. Bathroom, it was large, it was roomy, it had good lighting, had both a very roomy, well-appointed shower and a tub. This would be great for family travelers, having both the separate shower and tub. There was also a very comfortable lounge chair, assuming that people who come there sometimes have some downtime and time to lounge and watch television. That didn't happen for me. I was there just kind of on an endurance run at this travel conference. They kept us busy morning till night. We were meeting with suppliers. We were in workshops. We were learning and exploring the entire time they were there. And so I didn't have time to hang out in a comfortable chair. It just didn't happen. But anyway, room was absolutely great. And the only downside, the desk chair that had a lovely desk for those of us who need to work while we're wherever we are. And if you hear any heavy breathing in the background, Kobe has decided to visit us. My greyhound is hanging out here right by me, and for some reason it's cool in here, but he's panting anyway. But he's an old guy, so what can you say? Sometimes he's hot when it's not hot. But anyway, back to the one negative about my room. That was the desk chair. I'm telling you, folks, it was a terrible chair. It couldn't be adjusted very well, and it was just kind of on the order of a medieval torture device. It was bad. But anyway, aside from that, the room was great, and my stay there in that room was lovely. As to the hotel itself, there are all kinds of properties to be found in Vegas, and no surprise to anyone here that the Paris Hotel is crafted so you hopefully have kind of the feeling that you've landed where else but in Paris. Yeah, it's a little hokey. Okay, I give you that. But actually, it had a certain charm, and I kind of preferred this over the um, kind of the stark modern places that I've stayed on occasion there. I kind of like this. The conference facilities. If you have to plan a conference sometime, if you are an event planner, I love the conference facilities there. They were spacious. They were well laid out. I loved the convenience. Folks, I've gone to some of these conferences where the meeting venues were so spread out that it was exhausting just to make your way from one to the other in the 4 or 5 minutes that we're allowed between our workshops. And they were so spread out. This was actually very well planned. The meeting venues were reasonably close together. It would be a great venue, and was a great venue for a large conference like the Travel Agent Forum. I especially liked that the climate was very well regulated there. The temperatures were comfortable in the rooms, maybe a little bit cool, just a tad cool, but folks, sometimes you get to these conferences and you really feel like you should have brought a parka, not just a light wrap, because they absolutely freeze you to death sometimes in some of these conference rooms. But it was very, very nice. I was not frozen into an icicle for once, and it was really nice. One of the things I'd like to mention is that one of our venues where we had one of our evening events was at their pool. And folks, the pool deck there is absolutely huge. It's on the 3rd floor. Beautiful views of Vegas all around you, the mountains surrounding the valley there. It was absolutely stunning. It was a big area, and were it a little warmer, I would plan to have a day to just hang out poolside. It was that inviting. Unfortunately, the night that we were there, early April, it was still a bit chilly. The bad part, it was extremely windy, and I couldn't hang out there. I didn't have a heavy enough clothing on, and I hung around for about 20, 30 minutes and I was back in. It was just too cold. But this is a venue, if you go in May or summertime, it would be a fabulous place to hang out, and a great place for families as well, as the kids would love that pool. Now, the one negative that I would have to say about the public areas at the Paris Hotel was the elevators. Folks, the door tracks looked like they hadn't been cleaned in a century. The doors were splattered with stuff. I don't know what stuff. I didn't analyze that. But anyway, they were the elevators, and this was every elevator I was in. They were just filthy. I have no explanation. It's the only place I saw in that entire property that was dirty. They need to clean up their act in those elevators, folks. It's just like they forgot they were there. I don't know how else to explain it, but everything else in the entire establishment looked very clean and well taken care of. But the elevators were just nasty. I'm sorry. That's just what I have to say. Food. Now, you know me. I'm going to talk about the food. You have lots of great choices at the Paris Hotel. American, Japanese, of course, many French-themed restaurants. I ate a breakfast and a lunch at the Americano Cafe there on the 1st floor. I had a Denver omelet one morning that was as good as any I've ever eaten anywhere else. And I had a lunch, fish and chips. It was a huge serving, certainly large enough to share if somebody wants to share with and save a few dollars on lunch. That would be a good option, because plenty there, plenty of fries and the 2 huge pieces of cod, and it was very, very good. So generous servings there. I love the Bedford. This is another 1st floor restaurant that was it's styled after Martha Stewart's own home property. And it was just delightful. In fact, it was so good that I not went over. Went once, I went twice and had dinner there. The food was just really well. The first dinner I had was the pre-fee dinner menu, you have a set price for a set menu, and it wasn't cheap. It was $99 plus the cost of your beverage and any other extras you order. But it consisted of a very delightful fresh Caesar salad, Martha Stewart's family recipe for pierogi in brown butter, roasted chicken, and an upside down lemon meringue pie. The pierogi were absolutely amazing, and I love pierogi. So this was something that really I enjoyed very much, and I went back the second night and had just the pierogi and their frisee salad. Now, the frisee salad on night number 2. The poached egg was a little overdone. I found the dressing to be just surprisingly bland. It didn't have a lot of flavor, but the pierogi did not disappoint. It was fabulous. And if you happen to like those as I do, it's kind of a pasta stuffed with potatoes and cheese, and of course it's full of calories and carbs, but it's just really good. So I had that, and it was really good. I ate breakfast at La Creperie twice. I had both one of the savory and one of the fruit filled options, and they were both very good. Now, folks, when you go and if you eat on property at any of the hotels in Vegas, be sure to you just be prepared for sticker shock. It is very expensive to eat in these hotels at Vegas. It was, like I said, the $99 for the set menu at the Bedford, plus your drink and any other extras that you might offer or decide to have. The other one was, I wanted to just tell you, one of the lunches that I had on my day of departure was a hamburger at the Bobby Flay hamburger joint there on the first floor. Hamburger, an order of fries, and sweet potato fries, and a fountain beverage set me back $42. And every place, even the self-service kiosk where you're ordering at the counter, they all ask for a tip. So just be prepared, folks. It's not cheap if you eat at the hotel properties. I didn't have time to wander around looking for some place to eat that was less expensive. So I just kind of had to just, just do what I needed to do. And you have to eat, and you want to eat. Actually, you're out there, and it was very good. But just be prepared that you are going to, if you eat at the hotel properties, you are going to be needing to probably put some dollars on your charge card that you hadn't anticipated. Now, switching gears, let's talk about what you can do in Vegas when you're there. And most people go out to Vegas. They plan to do the shows and the casinos. And if that's your thing, you don't have too much to worry about. There are options at every corner. But Vegas has so much more to offer these days than just hanging out in the casinos and putting feeding your money into the slot machines or the blackjack tables or wherever else you want to drop a bunch of money. There's just an exhausting list of fun activities. And of course, the shows, they're going on year round. You have big headliners that are constantly changing. You have magicians and comedians and production shows of all kinds. So something for everyone in the way of shows at Vegas. But there is also amazing sightseeing in the area. I personally recommend Hoover Dam. Folks, it is fascinating from a historical perspective, and from also from just the American ingenuity that it took to build this. So much. If you're into construction and engineering and so forth, amazing to see how they built this and built it quickly in order to get it done. It is just worth the trip. What can you say about the Grand Canyon except you gotta go? And it's a full day trip from Las Vegas. Lots of providers there that can take you to the Grand Canyon, and it's something that you really need to see in your lifetime. You can actually bundle a trip that includes the Hoover Dam and the Grand Canyon. Now, folks, I recommend doing those separately, actually, if you possibly can, because I just felt that we didn't have enough time when we went to Hoover Dam. I could have spent 2 more hours there than we had allotted for that. So great day trip there for anyone who's interested in history, who's interested in just seeing these amazing, iconic sites in the Western USA. Just 20 minutes away from the Strip, you have Red Rock Canyon, incredible rock formations and desert scenery out there, some hiking, wonderful place to go and explore. And Valley of Fires, only about an hour down the road from Vegas, or Cathedral Gorge. All of these are just, this Cathedral Gorge is about a 2-hour drive. You could actually do Valley of Fire and Cathedral Gorge probably in one day if you rent a car and make a concerted effort. Some sightseeing, great hiking at all of these different places. So, and of course, Dancing Moon Travel. Folks, we can help you with your trip to Las Vegas. Now, I'm telling you, we put together wonderful packages that will include your round trip air. Of course, we always book nonstop whenever possible. Can't always get those from every destination, but we try to do nonstop when possible. So we roll in your air. We can do your ground transfers, car rental. If you want to rent a car, you want to get out away from the city, we can help with that. We can put it right in your package. Excursions, day trips, all of these things. Show tickets. We have access to get show tickets for most of the shows. And so we're able to help you with any of that. And we can customize the package so it reflects your personal preferences and the things that you want to see and do in Las Vegas. It's not just one size fits all, for sure. Finally, I want you to be aware that Las Vegas offers a lot more in the way of accommodations than just those famous Strip hotels. One of those is a Holiday Inn resort that features, it's a vacation property that features 1- and 2-bedroom villas. They have washers and dryers, full kitchens, not too far off the Strip. Just a beautiful place for families, and you could save a lot of money if you can just have your breakfast and lunch at your own place, run out to the grocery store, pick up and fill your fridge, and you don't have to buy every meal out. And another place that I've stayed that I like that's just off the Strip, a couple of blocks, the Platinum Hotel is an all-suites property, very comfortable, well-equipped, full kitchen, lovely, spacious bathroom with a soaker tub, big rooms. We loved our stays. I believe I stayed there twice. It was really a great property. And another property that I love that's well away from the Strip. This is out on Lake Las Vegas. The Hilton at Lake Las Vegas is a beautiful property. It's very intimate feeling. Out away from the crowds, non-gaming facility. They do not have an on-site casino. Great for families. They have things you can do wonderful shopping right there on site, and you can even take a yacht cruise right there on the lake. So great things to do away from the Vegas Strip. Great places to stay there as well. So there you have it, folks. Those were my impressions of the Paris Hotel from my recent stay and a rundown of some of the other activities. But I want to tell you one more thing. There, some of the activities that you can do are just legendary. If you like, if you're an adventure traveler and you like to do some off-the-wall adventure things, we have some venues that we can book for you that do things like social darts, where you could bring a crowd of people, bring your group, folks, to Vegas. It's a lot of fun. And there are places that we can book for you where you can do axe throwing, have social dart tournaments. Another thing that I loved was there is a venue there where you can actually operate heavy equipment, everything from a backhoe to big earth movers. You can crush a car, for goodness sakes. These run anywhere from and they're suitable for kids. Take your kids. They would, I mean, talk about something that they won't ever forget. Take them out there and involve them in anything from age 2 up to 100. They can accommodate these and talk about a lifetime memory, huh? But you can crush a car. You can move big pieces of equipment around just yourself. Ranges from just $60 an hour up to $300 an hour, depending on the size of equipment. How big of equipment do you want to handle when you're out there in Las Vegas? We can make it happen, folks. So just some of the things that we can help you book. It's not all about gambling in Las Vegas, and just happy to share a rundown of my recent experience and some of the things that we can help you with in booking Las Vegas. If you still have questions, just want to check in about something, want additional information, we are delighted to chat with you about Las Vegas, and we'd love to hear from you. We love to chat with people about our experiences and what you can experience for yourself in Las Vegas. Finally, live listeners, you wait for this, we're going to have a gift. Tonight, I'm giving away a Bath & Body, $25 Bath & Body gift card. So if you would like to get together a packet of good, nice fragranced lotions and potions to take with you when you're going to Vegas, we can get that. Just enter the word Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. If you're listening live only, Viva Las Vegas in the comments section right now, and you will be entered in our weekly drawing for our $25 Bath & Body Works gift card tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dancing Moon Travels. Let's Talk Travel that we do every week, every Tuesday night. Thanks again, folks, and thanks for joining us. Bye now.